Welcome to NC Wine Snobs as we savor the world one sip at a time. In this episode of NC Wine Snobs, we took a little day trip over to Valdez, North Carolina to enjoy some beer and some food at the Levee Brewery and Pub. The food menu at the Levee had a variety of pub-type offerings, including pretzels and sandwiches, hoagies, some flatbread pizzas, and some snacky stuff like a charcuterie platter. They also had a couple of dessert options, which is nice to have too. Since we're at a pub and we're going to have beer, we knew we would have to have a pretzel. And this pretzel was wonderful. It was lightly salted, just as we requested. It was dark crunchy on the exterior and fluffy on the interior, and it was served with a sweet whole grain mustard. I consider this to be pretty much perfection in a pretzel. For our main course, we opted for a couple of sausage platters, which were hoagies with sausages on them. Lower left is the sutiso sausage served Philly style, and it was a sutiso sausage, had kind of a spicy Italian flavor, maybe crossed with an andouille sausage. That's the best way I can describe it. And it was served with beer cheese and red onion. In the upper right corner, you got the English banger with some yellow mustard, and it kind of reminded us of a currywurst, once again crossed with an andouille sausage. Andouille is sort of a reference point for us because we lived in Louisiana for quite a while. The Levee has a variety of beer to offer, along with white wine, red wine, Waldensian wines, non-alcoholic beers, sodas, and seltzers. We picked out 4 beers off the menu for our flight, which included the Cloud Hunter IPA, Daylight Robbery, Dark Shadow Imperial Stout, and a Schwarzbier. The Cloud Hunter IPA was a very light IPA with just enough bitter so that you knew it was an IPA, but it was very easy to drink. The Daylight Robbery had a very creamy mouthfeel and some biscuit flavor. The Dark Shadow Imperial Stout had a very smooth mouthfeel. It was creamy. The aroma was a pecan pie. There was no bitterness to it. And there really wasn't an alcohol hit for it, considering it was a 9% ABV. Quite enjoyable beer. The Schwarzbier was a berry-forward, smooth drinking beer, and it was dark and delicious. Enjoyed our visit at the Levee and would love to go back again. Unfortunately, they closed their doors on November 18th. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on.